It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y cuando le moviese ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que él tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
And good morning. We are live. Welcome to 7:10 a.m., guys. Smoke them if you got them. How are you guys? Welcome to 7:10 a.m. This is a wacky, wild morning show that's interactive, that we freaking go crazy with every morning at 7:10 a.m. We celebrate all things cannabis and all things pop culture, guys. And, oh, man. 7:10 a.m. What a morning show we got, guys. If it's your first time watching, welcome. You're about to get into some craziness. I'm actually on the road, so please forgive me for the set behind me. I'm in my hotel room, guys. It's early morning, just getting up. I'm out traveling, doing some other work for, just out doing some stuff, guys, out seeing the world. Up in Phoenix right now. I'm having a good time. What did I eat last night? I went to a place called Randy's Barbecue or Randy's Ribs. Not bad. Pretty good. You know, the problem with me and barbecue is I always build it up in my head. Like, oh, man, a good barbecue sounds really, really good. And then when I get it, usually it's not as good as I built it up in my head, man, because real good barbecue is so hard to find. Oh, man. When we were, me and my son did that Route 66 trip, we were up in Houston, and there was a place, I can't remember what it was called, but the guy who we were doing the video job for bought us lunch and told us where to go. We went up there, and, oh, man, best barbecue I ever had. Ooh, so good. One of those places where like they open up at 10 a.m. and when they're gone, they're gone. They cook a certain amount every day, and people line up, old cafeteria style. Oh, man, yeah, that was some good barbecue, guys. Nothing like talking barbecue at 7:10 a.m., guys. You got that little wakey, bakey going. Barbecue probably sounds good. How about some steak and eggs right now? How good does that sound? Oh, man. All right, guys, let's get into some stuff here. Let's get into today in history. Today in history. It's not yesterday, it's today in history. That's right, guys. My own theme song we got there. All right, today in history, guys. Featured event In 1984, Geraldine Fierro, designated running mate of Walter Mondale. Democratic presidential candidate Walter Mondale put forward Geraldine Fierro as his running mate in 1984, making her the first woman ever to be nominated for a vice president by a major U.S. political party. Yeah, I remember that, man. That was kind of a big deal. Geraldine Fierro. Walter Mondale, who had a car. It was a 79 Chrysler Cordoba. And it's named after the failed running for president guy, Walter Mondale. Yeah, that's right. Chrysler Cordoba named Mondale. All right. Birthdays. Dysterius Humanus was born in 1469. Who are some of your humanist favorites, guys? Blow up those comments. Oh, man, we got some interesting ones, guys. We got some interesting ones. First up is Mala Yasfani, a Pakistani activist. Happy birthday. 1997. Nice. 1997. American entertainer and producer and alleged rapist Bill Cosby is celebrating a birthday today, guys. Keep the pudding pops away from the ladies. All right. Pablo Neruda, Chilean poet, was born today in 1904. Good old Buckmaster Fuller, American engineer, architect, and futurist, was born in 1895. The futurist, everybody. And then Henry David Thoreau, American writer, was born today, guys. In 2005, Prince Albert II, the only son of Prince Rainier III and Grace Kelly, formally assumed the throne of Monaco. In 1979, between the games of a baseball doubleheader involving the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers at Comiskey Park, disco records were blown up as part of a promotion dubbed Disco Demolition Night. Fans subsequently rushed the field and it resulted in ensuing mayhem. The second game was forfeited to the Tigers. So, so in Chicago, they did a burn disco album night at the stadium, and they ended up in a riot and people went nuts. That's funny. In 1976, the television game show Family Feud began airing on ABC. Richard Dawson host and included hosts including Louis Anderson, Steve Harvey, and a few others. What about Richard Dawson? That dude kissing on all the ladies all the time, man. Sorry if you heard me crunching ice, guys. I was thirsty. The island of Samoa, no, that's different. Sao Tome and Principe was granted independence from Portugal. Iconic in 1962, iconic British rock band the Rolling Stones performed their first show, billed as the Rolling Stones in a club in London. Ooh, who would have liked to be at that show? Holy crap. Independent like Lithuania, having successfully expelled invading Soviet troops, signed a peace treaty with Russia in 1920. In 1884, Italian painter and sculptor Armando Macari, whose portraits are among the most important in the 20th century, was born. Let's see, anything else interesting here, guys? In 1862, the Medal of Honor awarded for battlefield bravery was created in the U.S. Army. That's one of the biggest awards they got, guys. And that was your Today in History. Today in History. Not yesterday, it's the day in history. All right, guys, that was your Today in History. Hopefully you learned a little something so we don't repeat the past, guys. Oh, man, definitely not. Bill Cosby's birthday. How do you guys all feel about that? Keep them away from the pudding pops. Oh, man. You know, old perverts like that. Let's talk about old perverts. So I'm thinking Bill Cosby is probably like the rest of us. He hit a certain age, things don't work as well as they once did. You guys know what I'm talking about. But if you're a creep, if you're like a rapist, if you're like a sexual deviant, does that happen to you? Do you think Bill Cosby has to slip two in a girl's drink and then he takes two blue pills himself or whatever, like at the same time? You think he has his magic worked out? Oh, what a sick fuck that guy is, man. Oh, yeah, Bill. I don't know if you guys have seen what's that called when you get to in a lawsuit, you get to talk to the person and interview them, and you get to, and they did that with Bill Cosby in that case, and I remember him reading the transcript, and he was just like, yeah, that's just what you did, man. Instead of bringing flowers, you bring a couple pills and you just slip it in the drink, and just like it was a normal thing, like you would bring flowers to a date or bring, like hold the door open for the lady. Yeah, man, I just getting her in the mood, like. Sick, guys. Oh man, Bill Cosby. I don't think anyone's gonna shed a tear when that dude dies, man. I'm just saying, guys, just saying. All right, let's get into something I like to call the weird headlines of the day, guys. There's a lot of good ones too. Here we go. All right, let's hit up some headlines today. It's going to be a little shorter of a show. Still get about our half hour in, guys. I got a giant truck to unload today. A big truck. And so, yeah. There's that this morning, guys. I am going to unload a giant truck. And so, yeah, pray for me. No, it's actually getting muggy down here. I think month's coming. I can't wait to get home, though, guys. I cannot wait. All right, let's look up at some news headlines, guys. First up, these are some crazy news headlines. First up, guys, let's see here. Giant panda gives birth to squirming, squilling, healthy twin girls at South Korean theme park. Anytime pandas are born, guys, in captivity, it's a big deal. A giant panda giving birth to a squirming, squilling, healthy twin girls at the South Korean theme park. Io Bio gave birth to her cubs last Friday at the Everland theme park near Seoul. The park's operator said it's a released video and everything's healthy. The first pandas born in South Korea. Nice. Both in captivity. Both Ao Bio and her newborns are in good health, and the resort group said in the statement. Decades of conservation efforts in the wild and study in captivity saved the panda species native to China from extinction, increasing its population from fewer than 1,000 at one time to more than 1,800 in the wild and captivity right now. Wow, man, I didn't realize the pandas were that endangered, man. Yeah, no wonder it's a big deal when they're born. Everything looked good. Everyone was healthy. And good to go, man. So some twin panda girls over there in South Korea. All right, what do we got here, guys? This one, of course, is Florida. Underwater music show in Florida promotes awareness of coral reef protection. That's a big deal right now, man. The coral reefs. You go to Australia, the Great Barrier Reef, man, thing is getting sucked up. There's a lot of different ideas about what it is. People are saying suntan lotion might be killing the freaking. There's a lot to it. Rising temperatures. Man, not going to be interesting. A little scary, everything that's going on. All right, guys. All right, guys. Check you later. Big Pine Key in Florida. Hundreds of divers and snorkelers listened to an underwater concert that advocated Coral Reef Protection, Saturday in the Florida Keys. The Lower Keys Underwater Musical Festival, which spotlighted eco-conscious diving, took place at the Louis Key Reef, an area of Florida's Keys. Established in 1990, the sanctuary protects 38,000 square miles or 100 square miles of waters, including barrier reefs that parallel the 125-mile-long island chain. Participants swam Louis Key's colorful marine life and coral formations while listening to water-themed music broadcast by a local radio station. The music was piped undersea through waterproof speakers suspended beneath boats above the reef. That's kind of a cool idea. The oceanic playlists include the Beatles' Yellow Submarine, Jimmy Buffett's Fins, and the theme to The Little Mermaid. So these were doing encourage divers to do the right thing. They had an underwater concert. That's actually kind of cool. The boats had the speakers underneath blasting it out. Yeah, that's kind of cool, man. That's kind of cool. So how many of you guys have had an overdue library book? I had a dinosaur book from when I was in like third grade that I loved. I love this dinosaur book, and I did not want to give it up. So I ended up having to pay a penalty. But let's look at this one, guys. An extremely overdue book has been returned to a Massachusetts library 119 years later. What was that like? What was that find like? On February 14, 1904, someone curious about emerging possibilities of key force of nature checked out James Clerk Maxwell's An Elementary Treatise on Electricity from the New Bedford Public Library. It would take 119 years and the sharp eye of a librarian in West Virginia before the scientific text finally found its way back to the Massachusetts Library. The discovery occurred when Stuart Plan, a curator of rare books in West Virginia university libraries, was sorting through a recent donation of books. He found the treatise, found the book, and noticed it had been part of a collection at the New Brentford Library, and critically had not been stamped withdrawn, indicating that while extremely overdue, the book had not been discarded. P contacted Joey Goodman, the special collector's librarian at the New Bedford, to alert her of the find. It came back in extremely good condition. Someone obviously kept this on nice bookshelves because it was such good shape and probably got passed down in the family. The library book. The treatise was first published in 1881, 2 after Maxwell's death in 1879, although the cranberry-colored copy now back at the library, it's not considered a rare edition. Wow. The library occasionally receives a book as much as 10 or 15 years overdue, but nothing ever close to a century. 100-year-old, guys. 100-year-old, man. Out here, guys. Oh. So, you know, we all know Californians are moving to Nevada. They're moving to Arizona. They're moving to Texas. They're moving to anywhere but California. They're bringing their damn politics. They're bringing their stuff with them. But locals aren't happy, guys. I don't know about our locals, but a lot of locals in Texas and stuff aren't happy. So a Nevada license plate, that's short for Go Back to California, is revoked by the DMV. Revoked Nevada license plate that was meant to drive away Californians is getting one last chance to go back on the street. The plate that reads Go Back to CA, short for Go Back to California, was recalled by the State Department in May after received a complaint. Who the fuck is complaining about a fucking license plate? Come on, Karen. Get over it. It's a license plate. I'm from California. I don't like that. California. You can welcome us with open arms and lick our buttholes. Yeah, fucking yeah. Anyway, who complains about it? Come on. Now the vehicle owner is appealing the recall and will have a hearing on Wednesday. A section of the Nevada Administration Code applied to the recall prohibits defamation references to a person or group. In this case, the defamed group is Californians. But is it? He's saying go back to California. So if you're there, you're not a Californian anymore. You're a Nevadan, right? He added that the department regularly turns down license plates that share the same message. A special license committee meets every Monday to discuss the. One was GGGGGGGG, the overduly rude you one idiot, and and many so subtle profanities. So yeah, he's appealing it. Well, we'll have to follow up on that one, man. That's actually a pretty good one. Let me see. This seems like a pretty interesting one. Let's check this one out, guys. All right. This one is search for underway pet. Search for underway for missing pet and wallaby in rural Oklahoma. Pet wallaby. There's a missing wallaby on the run in Oklahoma. Who the fuck has a wallaby as a pet? A search is underway in rural Oklahoma community of Blanchard for a missing pet wallaby. The animal, which is similar to a kangaroo but smaller, escaped its backyard enclosure Wednesday and is believed to be in some thick woods near the edge of town, said Diana Daniels, city clerk, which is about 30 miles from Oklahoma. Daniels said the animal is not typically aggressive but might kick if it's cornered. They can hurt somebody if they approach it and they get cornered. It's legal to own a wallaby in Oklahoma, but the animals should be registered with the city, Daniel said. The wallaby owner, Gil Gilbert, petting zoo, he tells. The animal typically is shy and a little sketchy. I think he's probably out in that tall grass, maybe because he likes the tall grass, likes to hide in it. Gilbert told the television station. Man, you got to keep your wallaby on the lockdown, guys. Don't be messing around with the wallaby. That is a fact. All right, Iowa, man, I'll do one more, guys, before I got to go and unload a damn truck. Oh, man. Hey, get it on these giveaways, guys, real quick before we do the last one. I've been all over the place, guys. Make sure you get on these giveaways. Friday, we will be doing a Baked and Unboxed, and we will be giving away the George Clinton autograph, guys. The P-Funk, the master of the P-Funk, 11 by 17, George Clinton. Make sure you hashtagging funk. Megan Fox, guys. We're giving away a Megan Fox autograph. About $200, $150 autograph, 11 by 17. JSA certified. Make sure you're hitting up that one, guys. Hashtag Fox. Hashtag GOG, Guardians of the Galaxy. We're going to get some Funko Pops given out to you guys. Hashtag Halloween for the Halloween sign, guys. It's going to be signed by a ton of Halloween actors. Really, really cool. Or maybe we give away the knife. I don't know yet. We're still debating on that one. And then hashtag Jason or Friday the 13th to get a Kane Halder autographed pennant, guys. Very, very cool. All right, last one. From ashes to cell phones, what's going on with concerts lately? Watermelon Snow. Watermelon Snow, what's this? Watermelon Snow pikes curiosity in Utah after abnormally wet winter. What's watermelon snow? We're about to find out. All right, in Utah, guys, Logan, Utah, up in the high mountains, amid pinyon pines and quaking aspen trees, the remaining remnants of the winter snow is dotted with hues of with pink hues of pinks and purples and oranges. Hikers, campers, and church youth groups journey by grasping it in their palms, liking it to flavored snow cones, flaming hot Cheetos, pink lemonade, dissolved blood, or passerbyers conducted art project you coloring. It's almost as if it's been sprinkled with Himalayan salt or Kool-Aid powder. So it's the ice or it's the snow. It has like a weird pink tint to it. Let's see, what is this? Scrape it and just tell that it's just the surface. So it's something on top of the snow. From roads to Travelers Mountain Pass and Park City to Bear River Range near Utah, Idaho. Last winter's records snowfalls heating up, baking under the sunlight, turning into hues of red. The presence of so-called watermelon snow, referred to unofficially due to its pinkish tint, is piqued the curiosity of photo-seeking visitors, raising a host of questions about nature, health, and climate change, guys. This is the first summer this has happened. The Technicolor snow appears in high-altitude environments throughout the globe, including the French Alps, Japanese mountains of Duya, and the perfect storm of conditions. Water content, sunlight, and temperatures, and the presence of nutrients awaken the dormant green algae called Chlamydomonas nivalis that thrive in cold temperatures. The algae swim to the surface of the snow where they bloom and divide. Upon arrival, when they get hit by the sun to ultraviolet rays, their colors change to through radiation to protect themselves from damage, giving the snow the pink tint. Wow, guys, the more you know, and knowing is half the battle. How crazy is G.I. Joe? How crazy is that, guys? Oh, man. So it's algae that is in the snow that comes up, and then to protect itself, it turns turns red from the sunlight, and then it gives the snow a pink freaking tint to it. It's actually pretty cool, man. It's actually really cool. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I got to get my morning routine done. I got to go wake and bake still, guys. So I'm going to get in. Check out the dailydank.com, guys. Those wild weekend drops are dropping today, this afternoon, guys. Check that out. We got the 420 show. I'm getting it uploaded now with Vic Ferrara, guys. A New York City organized crime detective. Oh, he has some great stories. We sit down for an interview. We bullshit. Have a great time, guys. So look at that for 420. We're back to the normal 420 countdown as well. So get in on that, guys. I'm going to get out of here, and I will see ya at 420, guys. Appreciate you. Have a great morning. Remember, inhale the positivity, exhale the negativity, guys. Pay it forward, and I will see ya. Appreciate you.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.